No will they, won't they. Let them just fit in and there's no crazy love triangle, love squares, love fucking pentagons. Actually, love pentagon just sounds like that's just an orgy. You and I are polar opposites, episode 5. If you're new or if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to the channel. Check out the Patreon for the uncuts and all the exclusive shows we're doing on there. Let's go ahead and start. Lots of different types of personalities in every class. Except this one has... Well, this school, it seems like, has a ton. It's hard to keep up sometimes. But this is also what happens when you overthink that too. No, also you can't help it sometimes. Yeah. And by the time you get to step 3, it breaks your brain. Jesus Christ! The bluntness crazy level on her. So high. She had to really think about it. We've seen her sneak in. So she's doing this on the daily now. I mean, I guess they would, you know each other decently well, or at least they're around the library like that all the time. Delinquents. Yeah, how many sentences or like words have you said to him in the whole time you've known him? That might be it, a little bit. No, she just needs to find her own now. Funny, I was like popping in my brain right then. Who have we met that might have the closest to like the guy version of the, polar opposites? And then I thought, oh, wait a second. Of course it would be him. Because they kind of have not exactly the same personality when it comes to like our main character and him, but like close to it. So matching polar opposites, if we're keeping that trend of the show, that kind of fits. Holy shit, I'm smelling something new here. I can't say I haven't overthought like this before. Enough where it doesn't, like you can't do any action and you just do nothing. Thankfully, it doesn't happen all the time. I think everyone's overthought things though before, maybe not on that extreme. What do you need, 30 of them?
何に応募したの？
イエティクッション。
似合わな。
いや欲しいだろあれは。
どうしよう。じゃあ山田の部屋は今イエティいるの？
およ。
人の趣味を笑ってすみません。ちょっと山田、教室で鬼山が暴れてる。捕獲して。
And you can't catch it?
じゃあな。
バイバイ。あの子。
お取り込み中すまんな。はい、これ。
すまない気持ちがあるなら呼ぶなよな。
っていうか、今一緒にいた子可愛いね。
Actually, if we're going polar opposites, even like friendship wise, maybe she would be kind of matched with like her to be, get her out of her shell a little bit too.
かわいい。
ヤンキーって山田のことだったの？前クラス一緒だったけど不良でもなんでもないよあいつ。そうなの？本当に？
That's, yeah.
不良は学校
Easy assumption when he's screaming like a maniac like that.
彼の名は山田。山田の自己分析力が乏しいためイエティ解説でお送りします。
Wow,
彼
okay.
にはとある習性があった。それはもうほんと男子たちばっか。
そろそろ先生来るよ。
Oh. So it's a...
意外な人の笑顔にものすごく惹かれてしまうこと。
Okay, they're kind of perfect then. What the hell?
ふとした瞬間に見えた心の共通点に嬉しくなってしまい、
okay.
なり始めてしまうのだ。しかし本人自身はあまりそのことに自覚がないので。
So that makes that difficult to...
クソ客みたいなこと言う。
No wonder he tried to talk to her right after that.
教室で
3-hit
な
combo.
る頃には
うん。かわいい。
And that's how... Yeah.
なんでかわかんない。
That didn't take long.
最近よくこの人が教室に来る。なぜ？
The only problem is there's going to be a communication thing here on being able to express
楽しそう。
that there's interest.
あまり詳しくなくて、昔の曲ばっかかも。でもあんまり。
I will say, like, I thought this in the beginning, like, yeah, we were going to focus on the main characters in the beginning, but it was going to be about like everybody and relationships, polar opposites, or in general. I really thought it was going to expand, and this is a good example of it. Like, and it doesn't feel like, even though it feels like it could be hard for them to actually match up and communicate initially, it is still kind of perfect, just like the initial matching we've had so far. Which is kind of what the show seems to be about. It doesn't seem too complicated. Like, we see, polar opposites, like personalities kind of in their own way matching naturally. And there isn't this like anxiety inducing, will they, won't they? I don't even think that. I think this is like a very obvious match.
山田は基本的に裏の顔がない。日誌の練習台にきっとちょうどいい。
Yep, she even notices it.
山田お前、日誌狙いなの分かりやすい。
And you don't have to guess
ない
anything.
のにいきなり話しかけたら変な感じになるから、一旦私挟んでるやつじゃん。分かりやすぎてめちゃくちゃ面白いのに気づいてない風に接してあげるこっちの身にもなってくれ。
Looks like you need some water when you do that.
ありがとう。あと毎回それやめろ。日誌の好きなものの情報がなさすぎるせいでパンシールばっか持ってくるんじゃない。一回美味しいって言ったものを大好物だと勘違いして毎回買ってくるうちのおじいちゃんみたいになってるから。ほらもう日誌。
Yeah, kind of matching
ど
that.
うせならシールついてる方がいいし、期間内に集まらなくてもまあいいや程度の気持ちだったなんて今更言えないって顔してるから。
じゃあな。
She can read her like extremely well.
仲いいね。二人のやりとり聞いてるの楽しい。
時間がありますが、油断しているとあっという間に時間は過ぎていくものです。ですからこの機会に普段できなかったことなど有意義に時間を活用し、大いに楽しんでください。
This guy's look just really makes me laugh. He's definitely meant to be an NPC. He's in the wrong world. He's supposed to be in a fantasy game.
こっちらもう心は夏休みなんだよ。
鈴木、彼氏できても夏休み遊んでくれんの？
当たり前じゃん。どこ行く？何する？
さ。 連絡先聞きたい人がいるときってどうやって聞く？
And you're just asking completely straightforward. Okay.
おいおいマジか。
そういう甘酸っぱい話私大好き。
山田春なの？夏なのに応援しちゃうか。
Everybody's gonna have their own way of doing it.
あの時から僕のことを勝手に当てれこして怒らないでよ。
ゲームとかアプリの正体を口実にするのは私は誰もいなくなったトークルームとかに送ってるけど。
じゃあなんで送ってくんだよ。
So you're nothing or nobody.
っていうか
Or she sees you
親し
like
くな
that.
かったらいきなり連絡先聞かれるの怖くね？だって全く知らねえやつが知らない間になぜか自分に好意持ってんの怖すぎるだろ。まずどこを見てってならねえ。信じられなさすぎる。
お前はもっと今の自分に自信を持て。
He's working on it.
っていうか違うんだよな。俺別にその人のことを好きではない。あ、好きになりに行ってるんかも今。
Crushing. That's what we're calling. Crush. Let's call it properly. Crushing. You have a crush.
すっきりした。
何盛り上がってんの？
眩しい。
That could be a long road.
砂。
今度はどんな回りくどい手を使ってくる。
日産、俺日産と仲良くなりたいんだけどけどもう夏休み入るから友達になって。
That's awesome. That is the way to do it. With her personality, like, he obviously had to be the one to initiate. But
急にド直球。
can you handle the uh-oh? Just say yes. Just say yes.
あんまり粋な歌詞やツッコミなどはできませんが。
いや別に漫才コンビ組むんじゃないんだから。
True.
確かに。
See, it's even like the uncomfortable beginning.
好きになりに行ってる。
Like everything just goes so easy.
もうそれ好きだよな。
好きの定義ってなんだろうね。哲学？
ダニの好きはどこから？
私も気になる。
No, will they, won't they? Thank you, show. Thank you. Sometimes that can be great, but it is very refreshing to see these just be like, let them just fit in and there's no crazy love triangle, love squares, love fucking pentagons.
ちょっと遊びすぎ？もしもし。
Actually, love pentagon just sounds like that's just an orgy.
さすがに兄ちゃんには恋愛事情を知られたくない。ってことで、明日図書館。
What is he screaming about?
分かった。
じゃあまた明日ね。
うん、おやすみ。
おやすみ。
図書館。
You have, yeah. The library is now associated. You're gonna see her.
この後
Yeah.
うち誰もいなくなるから。
持ってる。図書館に行く。まあ、嘘は言ってな
You're
い。
gonna go to the library, but you're going for a very specific reason.
先に来て席取っとこうと思ったのに
Pigtailed look.
到着だったか。
いいよ、そこまでしないで。
Ah.
あら。
うらら。どうしよう。
Yeah, this is a bigger library.
席空いてない。待つのもな。長居しても良さそうなカフェとか探す？この辺あったかな？ちょっとマップ探してみるね。
うち来る。
Or, oh, shit. You're gonna fry her brain.
そう遠くないし、炎天下で店探しするよりは。
いえ。
Yes. No.
今は家誰もいないし。誰もいないから。
She immediately pulls up her
済
pants.
むだろうし。
家に誰もいない。
Yeah, he doesn't realize, like, what he's saying there. How that's gonna come off.
ですよね。
Though I would think once she gets to know him, which it feels like she does for the most part, like, she would know that he doesn't mean that. Like, everything that he's saying is probably very direct, very to the point.
ねえトニ君って付き合ってる人がいるとか家族に言う派？
言ってない。自分の話そんなにしないし。
ああぽいね。
どうしたの急に。
あいや家上がって大丈夫だったかなって今更。
Oh yeah.
連れてきたのは僕だから鈴木さんが気にすることじゃないよ。鈴木さんがその方がいいならちゃんと話すけど。い
やそれは私基準じゃなくていいよ。それぞれの家族との距離感とかあるだろうし。
Yeah, everybody's communication and
お互い無
you
理が
know
ない。
family life is different.
教科書忘れたから取ってくる。
どこに？学校？
いや違う、自分の部屋。
なんだならよく。部屋
Oh man, you went from house to room now. No one's home. She wants to see it.
何もないけど。
It's probably relatively normal. Yeah. Yeah.
ポケモン好きなの？
小学生
I don't know why, but this is like my favorite song in the show so far.
物持ちいい。うわ、これ腰に優しいやつだ。卒アルとかないの？
会話の脈絡。
Does he look different? No.
そんな驚く。
I mean, kind of the same other than the glasses, the fogged up glasses look.
同じだね。ブレザー姿も見たかったな。うん、いろいろ見たいし知りたい。
D- yeah, the best cat. The fucking cutest cat.
はじめまして。私谷君。
She didn't even realize what she was doing there. They were on the bed. She was leaning in.
何をしてるの？
That's when she's not like overthinking or thinking about stuff. How do you get a more adorable cat? Like,
足元を気をつけて。行ったそばから。
oh wow, what a time for the grandma to come back. That's gotta like blow her mind. Oh, or maybe she's like happy.
待って。
Wait, what? 彼女です。 There you go. She like, I mean, do we expect less? No.
あなた野菜は好き？育ててる野菜がね、消費が追いつかなくて、よかったらもらって帰って。いいんですか？形は悪いけど美味しいからね。
They really are. Kind of just like bends over. What a sweet grandma though, and also just very like supportive there. Oh, now she feels she probably is gonna mention it now.
彼氏いたの？いつの間に？お父さんと兄ちゃんには言わないでよ。
言わない。今度連れてきてね。
Well, they're all supportive. Well, maybe. Oh no.
お母さん、今日なんかご機嫌だね。
Oh no. The grandma. Oh man, I love that grandma. Yeah, that was a great episode. I always enjoy those moments. Those are like, I don't know, it's just so easy to digest. It's very likable. All the characters are likable, but the beginning half, like seeing like two other characters like get like the polar opposite type treatment, but it's also not that complicated, and once it's matched, it feels matched. It doesn't feel like we're not taking 12 episodes to get somewhere with that. We're seeing other characters have that too. I love that. I hope that is a trend through the entire show. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the Patreon for the full reactions to this and all the exclusive shows I do over there. That link is down below. We're doing a ton of stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.